What's up, guys? Back in today with more Dandadan, this time with episode 21 or episode 9 of season or part 2. Last episode was just alright for me. A lot of people really enjoyed it. I think production wise it was fantastic. The music, the animation, everything was really cool, but just didn't really feel it personally. Felt, I wouldn't say filler, it did kind of feel like filler for me. I much more enjoyed the last 5 minutes, and it looks like we're going to be seeing at least a little bit of Gigi versus Okurin today. Not much, judging from the preview. I think the outcome has already been decided, if you did watch that. But yeah, looking forward to a pretty chill episode today, I think. It's called Rebuilding the House, so it should be a pretty nice kind of slice of life time, which is some of my favourite segments in this whole show. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. It's got the toes so far wide. Apparently that's good for your feet to have them like the toes far out like that, but yeah, I don't know. He's a bit nasty about fighting Okurin. But Gigi's pretty good with his feet as well, with the whole soccer football deal. Ooh. An upside down trampoline. Oh crap. Certainly has leveled up, hasn't he? Jesus. Getting real now, he said. Okay, nice. Well, yeah, I think that just visually, nice job from you, Monobrow. Just visually, I think you could tell leveled up quite a bit during this last episode. That's the thing. I wouldn't say I felt lazy, but it was just like a quick A to B of leveling up Okurin last episode. But some nice animation in there. It wasn't much more than that. They made it more than that, production wise, but in essence. I was gonna say, old lady cat ain't looking too worried. I think it might be a kind of respect thing right here. I think it's gonna say I can't, and then I think Gigi might end up waiting. You know. Oh crap. Oh, that's really that's really personal. For for Evil Eye. But yeah, I don't think he's going to continue, is he? He's going to wait. Got to flip the table a little bit here. Okay, well worked. Well worked. Like sparring partners a little bit. Ugh. Why are you grabbing that so readily? Even the anatomy guy, I always forget what the name of that thing is. Even the anatomy guy's looking away, which, you know, either embarrassed or he's probably embarrassed. I don't think, actually, probably wouldn't have one. I was going to say someone that's so revealed. Pretty weird that he's looking away. Maybe he's a bit put to shame or something. Okay, that was some really nice animation at the start of that as well, wasn't there? Again, very different style for Okaran towards the end of that fight, wasn't it? But yeah, pretty good. Well, very good conditions for Okaran. He pretty much controlled that whole negotiation, didn't he? One fight once a week. That was incredibly more easy to keep up with than what we have been fucking trying to do with the whole hot and cold water. Also, pretty good training for the both of the boys, isn't it? I want to see some Tsuchinoko, man. Cute little chubby snake. What's this? What a weird thing to hear about your son. The curse still remains. Gotta say, his father especially is not how I expected him to look. He doesn't look like the son of either of them. Oh, they were moving out. That sucks. A goodbye kiss. Oh god, you know she does that. Oh, she could wait a minute. Yeah, could wait for her to walk a little bit further along. You know, when she does that, that's big. That was the sign right there, Okaran, man. Maybe a bit too soon though. Maybe a bit too soon. Yeah. Also, I can't believe we just left him like this. Shame there isn't no magic yokai spell or anything to sort this out. I imagine Momo would probably be quite handy. Oh yeah, we're having a time of things here, aren't we? Well, is that kind of cute actually? I've never really seen her as cute just because what's on the inside. But that kind of was right there. Look at her. We saw her, didn't we? Caring for the younger generation, taking on their pain, which is kind of the opposite of what's actually happened in the real world. We've got some Minecraft creature right here. Might be blasphemic to some people. I've never played Minecraft. Like I played like 5 minutes or so around with friends, but never actually played it. And yeah, saw some clips from the movie. looked like a time. Sure looked like something. Then we can't hire instead of a Minecraft guy. We can't hire one of those Fortnite players that building shit, building like whole houses in seconds. We did see these cubes in the preview, didn't we? Nanoskin. Wow. Fix that right up. That is really handy. So we won't ever have this problem again. Not that we will anyway, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw these in the preview, I was thinking like Rubik's cubes. So they kind of look like some kind of alien, more complicated Rubik's cube, but I guess not. Why is the toilet got a little? Is that normal? It almost looks like a penis rest. Mate, JG might need it, considering the reactions earlier. So maybe that's what that's for. Oh, he's such a cutie, isn't he? Very nice. Easy work. This guy's still not got over that. Not a house, it's a home. And I always used to say that on fucking this British building TV show I used to watch. It's not a house. We're not looking for a house. We're looking for a home. Oh yeah, don't want no hereditary actions popping in here. Jesus. By the shrine like that? Careful around here. Oh wow. They came to help. Nice thought of them. What the hell does Momo look bald during that shot? Wow. It's quite the starfish layout from Grandma, but why does Mo? I don't. She kind of looks like a bald man. Looks like she's got a wig on the back of her head. I'm not sure about you guys. I don't know if it's the way that it's so roundly drawn. There's no kind of hairline here, but initially she kind of looks bald. That was nice of them though. They actually came by to help. Of course, we got it all sorted out pretty easily, but it's a nice thought of them, isn't it? Got some spunky parents here, hasn't he? Bloody hell. But like I said, they really don't look anything like him. I feel like you could very easily edit off the hair there. You got a nice little bald Momo shot. Good. Mate. As I kind of did say, I'm surprised we didn't see more of Evil Eye's perspective of things early on this episode, because it felt like what Okurin said there was quite personal. Like it would have personally, like it wouldn't have been a big thing for Okurin to say, but it would be like a big thing to hear on the side of Evil Eye, like being weak and someone to play with and such. I'm like a kettle. Well, they're just normal with this. What the hell? Why are they acting so normal? Oh wait, I forget. I don't think they can see him like that, can they? I forgot about that. Oh, it's been a while. My head's hurt. I'm just trying to think back. But I think in season 1 it was said that there was like normal people couldn't see these a lot of this stuff or something along those lines. Like I think that's going to be something that we're going to have to remember, because as just there I was like, why the hell are they acting normal? But like I said, I feel like in season 1 they said something about normal people like not being able to see this kind of stuff. So they're just seeing normal Gigi there, I guess, but he's just acting a little bit differently. Apologies, like I said, that's going to be quite hard to remember, honestly. It's especially hard because, of course, visual-wise, there's nothing kind of signifying that they can't, apart from their reactions. So you question like initially you always question like what the hell aren't they interacting? But makes sense. Apologies, guy. Football. It's just unfair. Handball. What do you mean, Suge? Handball. Red card. Yellow card. Like, you can't do that. I think there's a thing. Is it not pickable? Is it? It's I forget what it's called, but there is a game where you can run with the football and kick it, and they've got like bigger goals than football goals. I forget what it's called. It's quite popular in Scotland or Wales, one of those places. I do just want to look that up quickly because I'm quite interested in that actually. I've seen clips of it where like you see someone like sprinting like rugby with a ball, but it is like a round football. I'm not sure if it's more heavy or not. But then they get towards the goal and they kick it in. So I'm not sure if it's a rule. It's not pickable at all. But when they get, I don't know if you can throw it in the goal, but every time I've seen clips of it, they have it in their hands and they volley it by kicking it in the goal. Football with hands. Well, Gaelic. That's the one. Gaelic football, and I think Gaelic is also like the name of the language of a language, which I think is maybe Irish. I don't really know. Yeah, Ireland. It's quite popular in Ireland. So yeah, it's a little bit like American football mixed with British, English, everywhere else's football. And yeah, it always looked quite interesting to me. I don't think I'd be much good at it, but I guess we might have to switch sports here. Not a huge skill difference, I guess. Apart from you probably do need to be a bit physically stronger, I guess. Interesting. Gaelic football. Again, I've seen clips here and there, but I've never seen like people playing it in real life, nor any like clubs for it or anything like that. In England, it is very much football, football, football. So at least we're getting kind of acclimatized to things. Lowering down the kind. I imagine the energy levels and the kind of. It's all quite frantic. But what the fuck is that guy writing? What kind of equation is that? What kind of terrible way to write an equation is that? Fucking Elvis Presley teaching. This is where he went. He went to Japan, teach at high school. Live a quiet life. Well, I'm pretty sure teachers in Japan aren't paid awfully well, nor are they anywhere in the world, seemingly. But maybe not the quiet life, but the tough life. Yeah, yeah. That's how it goes. Oh crap! A lead on a golden ball, a golden labubu. I won the world's first ever golden Labubu. Fuck, I hate that. Fuck. Yeah, good episode. Like I said, felt quite kind of like slice of life, especially at the end here with like trying to sort out a new normal for Gigi. I think that was really cool. Like I said, I imagine the kind of energy levels and feelings and such are quite like you're quite amped up to all this new settings and such. So nice little easing in here. Still no sign of this guy coming up. Is it here? No, next after this, after Gigi, I think. This dude we haven't seen at all yet, so I imagine he's going to be quite a big part of this golden ball kind of final arc here. We don't see him in this shot, I don't think, so maybe he's not like a big part, like a new member of the crew or anything. He kind of looks like he would be though. Yeah, let's have a little look what we've got next time. Here he is. My enemy. The Select glasses move. Secret art of being attractive. This guy's quite spicy, isn't he? This guy's got a little bit of spice to him, if you know what I'm saying. I don't really know how else to describe it. A little bit of sauce to his movements. This guy has. I like him already. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As I said, good episode today. Nice seeing them kind of rebuild the house, or again in case of Gigi's family, come back to try and help rebuild the house, which was nice. A little bit of a Minecraft reference in there for you guys that like that kind of stuff. Again, I've never really got into it just because you hear a lot like the allegations about people doing terrible stuff, and it all seems quite connected with that game. Although you can't really say that when there's probably tens of millions of people that play a game, and the ratios are probably terrible. But it's just, yeah, I don't know, that whole kind of business, yeah, it just seems shady to me. I shouldn't really have an opinion because I don't know much about it, but yeah, that is what I think. And yeah, some nice stuff here. Nice little bit again, slice of life kind of high school stuff here for Gigi, which I think was really cool. Easing him into things as his evil eye version, which is also nice considering his backstory as well. It's nice to see him in a kind of environment that is, I'm gonna say I'm crazy, but it's not gonna sound crazy, but it's like, it's an understatement. A lot more calm and again accepting environment than what he was in before. Like, yeah. And on that point, I did want to again just bring up the fact that I thought he would have a bit more of a reaction to how maybe the fact that he kind of agreed to all of Okarun's kind of points and things here and just like went along with him. Maybe that is because that did kind of strike a chord with what Okarun said, but I'm surprised there wasn't even more of a kind of emotional reaction to how kind of Okarun worded what he said to Evil Eye. But yeah, Beaver looks cool. The preview does look cool as well. I did want to just pause on this shot. I don't think he's in this one. Well, he did outwardly say it here, didn't he? I don't think he will be part of the crew because he is Okarun's enemy. Now, I can't translate what he says here. I tried to listen carefully, but I don't fully understand what this sentence means. But it sounds like he's singing some kind of song here. It's not subtitled, unfortunately, which is a bit annoying. Kono senjou de. I've got no idea what he's saying there. I've got absolutely no idea what he's saying there. Usually I have like some kind of clue, but maybe it kind of maybe sounds like he's like, I'm gonna attack your like your tiny little kingdom or something like that. Your tiny little world is gonna get trampled on or something. That's probably a million miles away from what he says here, but that is just my guess, to be honest with you. something about like battleships. I'm gonna sink your battleship or something. I see you, my enemy. But yeah, I like the cut of this guy's jib, to be honest with you. The little glasses movement, the little poses he's got. It's a lot more toned down than Gigi was initially. Like Gigi was way too much for me when he was introduced. It was way too try hard and just like want to be quirky and weird. This guy he has a good balance of like quirky weirdness, but like it's not off the scale. It's just like it's a little bit, and that little bit kind of really yeah, I already like the guy quite a lot, to be honest with you. But maybe it's a case of with Ira and Gigi, I didn't like them initially, and I came around to them. Maybe with this guy, it's going to be total opposite, where I like this guy initially and might hate him by the end of this arc if the rest of the series is anything to go by. But again, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section. Good one today. Nice action sequence at the start as well, which I didn't really mention too much, but there was some really nice animation in there. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you next week with episode 10.